Hey guys, welcome to UrGamingTechie's VR show, a show where we go through PSVR and PCVR, and I give you guys my thoughts on if it's worth your time. Today we're actually playing Sprint Vector. This is a really fast-paced game. If you guys are into Mario Kart aesthetics and Mario Kart gameplay, I think you guys need to check this one out. Let's get into it.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, so here we are in Sprint Vector. Now this is one of my favorite games in VR currently. It did have a big splash when it came out, but I feel like it's kind of forgotten about, and a lot of people aren't playing it, unfortunately. Maybe that will change because today, starting yesterday, the Oculus app finally added events to the desktop version, just like the mobile version has. So now developers can actually add events and stuff. So that will help out and let them run events for certain days, kind of like how they have here, but people will actually get notifications for it and stuff. So let's get into this. Let's go ahead and we'll do a couple of single player races first so you guys can see what it's like. We'll start with Rental Rush. We'll do, probably gonna end up losing against a computer, but that's fine. Gives you your friends list and current time. You can see here before we actually go into it, they have a lot of different tracks here that you can play. I reset my game just so you guys how this would be like when you first start. So that's why you're seeing some of the levels aren't played for me yet, but I've in VR. Graphics are awesome in here too. Now we're just playing against the AI right now. So this is how you run. You look in the direction you want to go, and you press the trigger buttons in stride like I'm doing. Now I'm not very good at this game, but it's fine. We can get through it. And if you heard that, you can kind of fly. The computer's already all beating us, but that's fine. The computers in this game are really hard. They got power-ups in here.
When you were going through that lizard man phase, they sure knew how to scamper though.
You could jump. Hold this to glide.
Our Sprint Vector courses are assembled in some of the galaxy's most exotic locations.
Oh, we just hit a wall.
My daddy owns this galaxy. Who needs permission if it's my space kingdom?
The better your stride, the better your race is going to be. You can see here that sometimes I catch on fire.
Look at that.
You'll see that right here. That means your stride is perfect.
Someone is actually going to finish the race in this galactic cycle.
There's a lot of skill involved in this game. I have a lot of fun playing it. It's a lot of fun with people online. I feel like the AI is pretty powerful in this game, but that's fine. I'm also just not very good at it. It's also a really good workout.
Let's get this race rolling. Let's get out there and do this dang thing.
See if we can do better in the next lap and not being last. At least I see the computer out there getting to the finish line.
And now everything is vibrating.
So you can see how that works. A lot of the courses get more advanced. Gives you like a race scoreboard here all the times. Got 1 star just like I did the first time.
Got nice things at home, don't you? Be a shame if something happened to us.
So So you can see how the game works. You know, you do this too, and the better you do it, the you know, you can get speed boosts and stuff. There's items. We didn't get a lot of them in that race because we weren't in front of anybody to shoot. But some of the items give you speed boosts. Some of the items that you pick up for power ups are shooting a rocket at someone if they're in front of you, stuff like that.
You don't want to look like a total scrub or whatever. You should probably get some, I guess.
So let's do another one of these so you guys can see this, another race. And then we'll hop in online. We'll hopefully see if we can get some people online and you guys can see what that's like. We'll see if we get anybody online.
I hope you've all got your tetanus
All the
shots.
racetracks are really
Welcome
varied
to
too,
you from the scrap
for sure.
world of Tetris.
The pharaohs of Duat loved building these manufacturing planets almost as much as they loved rippling them with deadly traps. It's a good thing that in a run
Got a
like
nice
this
speed
one,
boost in
we
the middle.
kidnapped them and forced them into participating.
She's just joking, folks. Everyone is here voluntarily. As mandated by corporate United
Woo! Checkpoint!
You can press jump there to get over those, as you saw. We missed that. For some reason, we decided to run right into that.
Contestants caught in them.
You got to duck on there not to get hit with your head. We were doing decently well too with the computer, and then we just messed that up. You can see that there's a lot of ways to go in this. I can hop into here. There's a lot of different ways. This one you gotta just grab really fast. And that's not working. There you go. You gotta perfect all that movement so you actually stay. Can actually stay in place with the PC, but as you can see, it's still a lot of fun to play.
Hey, Mr. E,
Even if you were just perfecting your own scores.
Sword to rock on set. You're always in that suit.
Trust me, Shran. I'm wearing one of Dorato's products. You could say I'm heavy. With this brand.
I'm just happy I can at least see the AI in front of me. But you can see here all the tracks are very, very varied compared to the first one we just did. This one has things to climb on. Here we're flying.
Finally, our contestants have mastered
There's a lot of different techniques that they use in the game. Makes it for really fun. It'd be even better if we can actually keep up with the AI a little bit.
Tell me, Mr. E, why does everyone always stick out their arms when they go into the controlled blind?
Well, Shran, back in season 1.
Oh, we just ran into that wall with a speed boost.
And it's stuck ever since.
You can see here all the obstacle courses we're trying to avoid that we're not doing a really good job of.
They hit the checkpoint.
So it kept pushing us backwards.
It's a great day for racing, folks. And
Well, that definitely put us in last. But it doesn't matter what place we come in here. This is to show you guys what makes this game fun and all the varied gameplay that's in here.
Mr. Entertainment.
And what a workout this is when you're playing it.
Your spirits, I
We're
mean.
right by the finish line too. It's unfortunate.
It's too bad we don't give out awards for losing. But hey, then what's been the point?
Alright. So that's another track so you guys can see what that's like. This game has, like I said, a lot of the tracks are very varied. They have a lot of different things with climbing and jumping and flying in the air like you saw. They're really colorful and stuff as you saw. There's just a lot challenging levels that they have. They got the tutorial in here, of course. You got your friends and the characters and leaderboards and stuff. We're going to see if we find someone online to do a one last race with you guys before we give our final thoughts and go over this game. Alright guys, so we weren't able to actually find anybody online. We'll get into that in my final thoughts, but I'm going to give you guys one more single player race so you can get another track look. But we waited a few minutes and no one actually
We're
joined.
here at the ice zone. Our
But this game is still fun single player.
vector course.
But
You start to feel your energy
we'll get into that in my
rise
final
with
thoughts and I'll let you go
exercise
know what I think about it. Alright. Let's see if we can keep up with the PC. I've never done this track before. This is one of the new ones that they added recently, because they have had an update for this game with a couple new tracks, which were free.
Sure is nice to have a first-person broadcast available this season with the Jackscape camera.
And thanks to our partnership with the Dimensional Crossover Network, those Zackscape broadcasts are available in alternate
Ah, the
realities.
stupid bomb.
Meaning somewhere out there in an alternate dimension, someone is sitting at their computer watching this very game?
We could have went that way, but that's fine.
Every season on Sprint Vector, we bring you the best the Galaxy has to offer.
Why don't we see more returning contestants then?
Sprint Vector changes you. And not. Oh, brave and voluntary souls.
Playing this game with your friends is also a hell of a lot of fun. This could get really, real competitive. Uh-oh, well done.
They're on the stream! I know when the pressure is high, the turn is on. This is the last leg, folks. You know, it's unusual for contestants to reach this checkpoint with so few injuries.
My thoughts exactly. That's some real athleticism.
Or at least some real luck.
Talk about streaming content. They've got a grip stream.
You might want to get a grip on that joke, princess.
And we're at the finish line here.
Having trouble out there, racers? Remember, brush up on your skills with it. It's too bad you can't win for losing, because that was a spectacular failure for our contestants.
So that gives you a look at three of the tracks in the game at least. There's more varied tracks in the game.
Galaxy's coolest show.
They don't have my
I'll show you guys real quick the rest of the tracks, just so you can see how many there are in the single player mode. So, if you see here, these are the first three that we just did, and then we got these three here, and then the three here, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, so 13, Outer Vegas, Industrial Havoc, and each one of them is very different from the other. They keep throwing more and more stuff at you, which was what makes this game really cool to keep playing. So even single player, it's a lot of fun to play against the AI and stuff. They're just hard, and you need to get good at the game and go through the tutorials and stuff, and you can probably get a lot better than I am. But I still have a lot of fun playing it. It's a good workout. But let's get out of virtual reality. Let's get back into reality, and let's check out and give you guys my final thoughts on the game.
Alright guys, so we're here now to talk about Sprint Vector. Now, the reason that I really wanted to do a show on, one of our shows on Sprint Vector, even though it's one of the older titles out there, is to see if it gets more attention out there. And the reason I say that is because, as you saw in the gameplay we just showed, at least for me, the gameplay is actually really a lot of fun. I know that sometimes, VR games don't translate very well to 2D, but hopefully you guys saw some of the techniques that they use, some of the gameplay mechanics that they're using in there with the running that actually feels really good and gives you a nice workout, climbing up the rocks as fast as you can in there. And some of the tracks are always adding new stuff. Some of the stuff that you guys didn't get to see, the ones that you did see with climbing up was just climbing as fast as possible, as frantic, and then jetting off the top like you saw. But some of them actually have, it's like a rock climbing wall, so you can't just jet up. You actually have to, grab onto the rocks and climb up, so it makes it a little bit slower, but you have to do it as fast as possible and grab them and go up. So there's that kind of mechanic. There's just all different kind of variety in the actual track layouts and the things that they're always throwing at you. And the power-ups are really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't show you a lot of the power-ups. The only power-up I believe you saw in the gameplay was the actual speed one, where I used the power-up and you got a speed boost like a lot of the other games out there in racing have done. But they do have other power-ups like, you know, shooting things at your opponents and rockets and stuff. But unfortunately, we weren't able to keep up with half of the AI most of the time, so we weren't able to show that off, unfortunately. But regardless, it's there and it works well. I just need to get better at the game. Even though I play this game a lot, I still ain't very good at it. As you can see with the AI, they still kill me a lot of times, but I still have a lot of fun playing because the tracks are just so much fun. It's a fun workout, and all the things you're doing in the track are just a lot of fun. Now, the reason that I wanted to bring this game up in this VR show, not only to introduce you guys to it in case some of you guys have missed it, but also because this game, as you saw in the gameplay, we had to cut out the fact that there's not a lot of people online. Now, two things I say to that. First of all, if you guys like what you saw, go buy it and support them. But more importantly, the Discord is always there. So obviously, if you guys use Discord, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know what that is, you can always get a group of friends playing, obviously. There's an invite to friends. So if you have friends, you go into Discord, you can always get a match going. So if I ever wanted to do that, you probably could if I set it up at a correct time with Discord. But just joining a random match didn't seem to work today. But when they actually have events, like we're on certain days and stuff, that helps. And something that actually came out today or yesterday on the Oculus Rift on their PC platform is, if you're familiar with the Gear VR and the Oculus Go, where they have events that you can sign up for, and then you get alerts on your phone and stuff that, hey, you know, this alert's happening. They actually added the same thing now to the Oculus Rift on their software. So now you'll get a pop-up on your desktop saying, hey, this event that you subscribe to is starting up in 10 minutes, kind of thing. So now developers can go in there and create events, and that will hopefully get communities for games going as well. But regardless, you know, Discord's always there. You can always get your friends playing, and Discord randoms are always there. But I wanted to get this game showcased because I think the game's a lot of fun. I think, as you saw, the graphics are a lot of fun. It's very unique out there, in my point of view, on how they're doing things, and just a really fun game to play. You saw there's single player. There's like 13 levels in there, so there's a lot of content in there. There's local leaderboards against your friends and stuff that are there. Local leaderboards online, obviously, as well. Then there's obviously the full online multiplayer. They added 2 or 3 new maps into the game for free with an update that recently came out. And best of all, it's cross-compatible, so you can play, you know, it's actually on the PSVR as well and PC VR. You can play against them as well. So all that's there for you guys to enjoy, no matter which platform you play on. You know, everyone's playing together, so that's also a good thing. That's not seen in every game out there. So if you guys have any questions about the game, of something I may have missed, you can leave obviously your questions down below. And I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Until next time.
Tech, Gaming Techie is the Gaming Tech, Gaming Techie, Gaming Tech. Eating brekkie is the Gaming Tech, going for a recce is the Gaming Tech, Gaming Techie is the Gaming Tech, Gaming Techie.